Hey YouTube, this is Gracie and welcome back to Card-tober, a series in which I show you how to make a Disney bounding Halloween card every day in the month of October. Today's card is craft bounding as the character Casper from the movie Casper, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the inspiration behind it and show you how to make it. So the main color of Casper, he's obviously a ghost and he is see-through, but he does have like a white blue tint to him. So I have used some white vellum and I actually ended up using a light blue background. I also did little tiny ghosts behind the vellum and on the blue cardstock. And I just thought this one in particular was really cute, just like Casper's, really adorable. And then I did the sentiment Boo. Because not only does his uncles love to scare all of the guests in the mansion, but I just thought it was a really cute little word to put on there. On the inside I put Hallow Scream, and then I did use a little bit of the framework that came from the Ravenclaw card I did a few days ago, and then I did these three little ghosts at the bottom to represent his uncles. And then on the very back side I did my G-stamp with the same little cute ghost. So let me show you how I created the card. So I started out with my white 5.5 by 4 inch card, and then I cut down both my light blue cardstock and my white vellum to that same size. Nice and simple. Then I took my Distress ink, embossing ink rather, from Tim Holtz Ranger, and I did use a little bit of black embossing powder. Now this stuff I think is like an off-brand that I've had for a long time, and it's just the stuff that I like to use. It doesn't always come out perfect, and in this case it really didn't come out perfect, but I ended up really loving the way it came out. So you can kind of see in the original card, let me go ahead and flip this up, how imperfect it is. It's like really speckly and kind of uneven. And you may be thinking, well, why didn't you just stamp it? Well, the reason is because I knew it was going to come up with something really crazy like this, and an ink pad would not have done that. So I really wanted to use it for that reason alone. And yeah, I just kind of created my own little kind of design there and just did ghosts wherever I wanted. I was originally going to cover the entire blue cardstock, but I decided to do like my own design. So let me go ahead and show you a little bit of hocus pocus here, and ta-da! I've already gone and embossed everything for us just to make things a little bit quicker. And again, you can see how imperfect this embossing powder comes out to look like. So if you're interested in getting any sort of look like this, definitely get some off-brand embossing powders, and just don't try too hard. I kind of just lightly stamped some of them as well, so you can kind of see how that came out. The next step is to cut out your, white vellum, and we're going to glue down the word Boo. So first we're going to place it down and put it in the position that we want it to be in. And I'm also using this graph board or sheet underneath it to kind of help position it where I want it. And let's see, I think right about, just about there will be good for me. Let's see. And I let it have enough space between the letters just to kind of fill the card, fill the page. And I'm going to be using my Simply Defined Stay Put all-purpose liquid adhesive from Scrapbooking Made Simple. And I'm just going to use little tiny daubs, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do this off screen so I can see it. I'm literally just putting little dots of glue on it, and I will show you before I put it down. So it's just a few dots on there, and then going to let that sit on the card while I do the other ones. There we go. So just putting little tiny, let's see if I can do that on camera. Just little tiny daubs. There you go. Okay. And last but not least, the last O. And you don't need a whole bunch of this stuff. This stuff is really good and it's it lasts really long, so you don't have to worry about putting too much on there. You can just put those couple of dots of glue and that will be just fine. I've said this in a previous video or two, but it's a good idea to use like one of your clear stamping blocks and place it down onto something that you're letting sit aside to dry. It also allows you to add even pressure to the thing you're trying to glue down. The next step is to flip that over, and now we're going to use our tacky dot singles and place it right where these glue drops are on the back side of the vellum. And I'm just going to use about 3 or 4 of these. If you hear snoring, it's for my dog. All right, and just a couple more here. Okay, and one more here. And now we're just going to flip that over and put that onto the blue cardstock. And just press down in the center. The next step is to flip both of those layers over and add your 3D pop dots. And just going to put them in all 4 corners and 1 in the center. And peel off the backs. Flip that over and then just place that onto your card. Nice and simple. Really easy, but also very, very cute. Just like Casper. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I was talking about of the Ravenclaw card, I will leave a link to the playlist of all of Card-tober's videos so you can check that out. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, do all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more cards every day this month. So we only have a week and a half, I think. So definitely stay tuned. There's going to be a couple more surprises headed your way too. Happy Halloween, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!